Welcome back to the Colorado Rockies franchise on MLB The Show 21, where yes, the Rockies are in last place, but we are trying to change that, and last episode, we played our best baseball of the season, winning 7 games in a row. The win streak is still alive, and we're trying to continue it and sweep the Miami Marlins. Things are beginning to come together for this team, and on this winning streak, we have not allowed more than 4 runs in any of these games, and we're getting solid offense. And this year, David Geronimo is trying to become a first-time All-Star coming off his Rookie of the Year season. Geronimo comes in, tied for the team lead in home runs with 16. He is first right now in left fielder All-Star voting. And if he keeps this up, there's a good chance we'll see him in the home run derby as well. We're here in the 3rd inning, and the Rockies are already up 3-0 after a Rafael Devers home run. And now a drive from Geronimo, deep left center. That one is out of here, and it's number 17. Taking over the team lead in home runs, David Geronimo goes deep once again. It's incredible how quickly he's made an impact on this team, and he's already one of our best and most important players. In the 6th inning, Geronimo down the line and right, and this one is run down in foul territory. But Colorado leads 6-1 going into the later innings, and here, bottom 7, a deep drive into the corner, and Geronimo can't catch up to it. It's extra bases. Miami waves around the runner, and they do make it a 6-2 game. But they're not able to add more going into the 9th inning, as Michael Givens in the 9th ends it with a strikeout, and Colorado makes it 8 straight wins and a sweep on the road. With how competitive this NL West is, we're going to need some lengthy win streaks like this. It's exactly what we needed. Colorado wins 6-2. Again, good pitching, and that's been a theme along this winning streak. And will take us now into a homestand where we take on the Dodgers in 4 straight games. And they're way out in first place. We're likely not catching them, but we still need to get some wins here if we want to be competitive in the wild card. Right now, it's looking like the entire division is going to be in the playoff race, and we're in last, so we're still trying to make up some ground. We got Luis Severino and Dustin May going head-to-head here in the featured game of the episode. Severino's been outstanding, and overall, as the pitching maybe hasn't been quite as good this year for the entire team, Severino is actually pitching better than a year ago. Mookie Betts leads off in the 1st inning, and he slashes the base hit into right center field. Leadoff man is on. That brings up Zach McKinstry, and he pops this up. Devers toward the seats, and just not enough space to reel this one in. Another 3-2, and off the plate. The Dodgers have the first 2 reach. Severino trying to recover. Corey Seager at the plate. A grounder to third. Devers starts toward the bag, and then they turn 2. I felt like trying to get to third base there might be a little greedy. I wanted the for sure 2. But now Cody Bellinger at the plate. And I didn't think we had to really competitively pitch him here, and Severino couldn't quite hit the corners. So we're content walking him to face Edwin Rios, who bats 5th, hitting .243. And that's a grounder on the first pitch. Throw to second, and Severino gets out of trouble in the 1st. If Colorado is to extend their winning streak, they'll have to get some production against Dustin May, who's been incredible this year. 9-1, sub-3 ERA, and currently 2nd in Cy Young voting, behind teammate Walker Buehler. He's getting strikeouts, has just a 1.08 whip, and gets ahead of David Geronimo. That fastball at 101. Cold strike 3 on the high fastball, and Dustin May picks up his first strikeout. We'll head into the 2nd. I have no idea when they added Teoscar Hernandez, but another power bat in this lineup. He skies this one. Turner makes the catch. And that brings up Carson Taylor making his major league debut, and this is his very first at-bat. Looking at a fastball at 101 and a slider outside. Severino strikes him out. Welcome to the bigs. Ty France is still hitting .263, 16 homers on the year, facing Dustin May as he airs this into shallow center, and it's a nice catch by Zach McKinstry. Nick Solak bats sixth in this game as we shuffle things around with no Brian Reynolds today. And he's out in front of the cutter. May picks up his third strikeout. And of course, Dom Nunez is back as the everyday catcher, and he comes through with 2 away for the Rockies' first hit. Dom Thompson-Williams picks up the start, and he grounds this back up the middle and through. 2 straight reach for Luis Severino. Trying to keep the rally going. 2-2 from May. That's way outside. Hoping to give Brandon Nimmo a chance. And swinging at ball 4. That was way low. Fouling off another. That is out of reach. This at-bat goes 10 pitches. And again, I swung at ball 4. May's velocity had me swinging at a lot of bad pitches early on. We go top 3. This is turned on. A drive from Mookie Betts. And this game has finally found its first run. A towering blast to left. Number 14 for Betts. Severino hasn't had too much of an issue with the long ball this year, but these are the Dodgers, and that is what they do. Later in the inning, Cody Bellinger waving and missing a couple times. He falls behind. Got him with the slider. 3 swinging strikes and just the 1 run in the third. We'll go bottom 3 now. May facing Brandon Nimmo, still second in batting average in the National League. And he's got him way out in front here. May gets ahead. And he left it up. A drive to deep right. Brandon Nimmo ties the game. Dustin May threw 4 straight changeups in this at-bat. I thought that was a weird sequence for him. But that time he just missed up. Brandon Nimmo takes advantage. And now Rafael Devers. 2-1 count and just in front. Trying to handle the fastball and go into the changeup. But his cutter turned out to be the pitch giving us the most problems. Way inside, strikeout number 6. May's game has really come together in this franchise. 2 down for Trey Turner, and this is off the glove at third base, but a good recovery by Cavan Biggio to end the inning. I felt like the first few innings, it was just a struggle of getting the timing down and handling how he would change speeds. But both pitchers in great form as Severino picks up his 3rd strikeout. Cavan Biggio with 2 away. He's out in front of the slider. Another great one from Severino. Then he elevates with the fastball to get ahead. And ends the inning with a 99-mile-per-hour fastball on the inside corner. Really good pitchers duel going here in Colorado. Now France again into center field, a bit further than the last one, but nothing special. Followed up by Nick Solak, and May just not able to find the zone against him. That's a 4-pitch walk. Nunez is next. He lines it into right center field, and there goes Solak. This will head into the right center gap, and Solak rounds third. The Rockies take the lead on a double by Dom Nunez. Back in the starting lineup and making an impact. Love to see it. Rockies lead going into the 5th. Just 3 hits to this point against Luis Severino. 2 of them by Mookie Betts. Here's the 24-year-old catcher Carson Taylor's 2nd at-bat. And he busts his bat this time. And Severino makes the catch. May bats with 1 down and lines this into right field for a base hit. Why do I feel like I always give up hits to the pitchers? Mookie Betts, 2 for 2, and he missed one there. Could have been his 2nd home run, but he falls behind. And Severino strikes him out. It's the 5th of the ball game for him. Next up, Zach McKinstry 0-2, and this is grounded to third. Nice play by Devers, and the long throw across ends the inning. Colorado still leads. Dustin May in for his 5th inning. Pitch count in the 80s. Chasing that cutter again. May covers. 2 down here. Rafael Devers 0 for 1. And there's a fastball to hit. He fouls it off. 1-2. Lined it the other way. That will beat the shift. It's going all the way to the wall. Devers is in with a stand-up double with 2 down. That means Trey Turner has an RBI opportunity. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .248 on the year. And he chops this to short. Easy play for Corey Seager, and the inning is over. It remains a low-scoring pitcher's duel going into the 6th. And I wanted to see if Severino could go one more inning. His pitch count was only in the 70s. Corey Seager leads off 3-2 and 2 high. That's the 3rd walk for Severino. Brings up Cody Bellinger. And he lifts it deep to left field. Geronimo back at the wall. That is gone. And the Dodgers have taken the lead. Opposite field for Bellinger, his 19th of the season. Just a couple mistakes in this outing for Severino. That's all it takes sometimes. I still wanted to see if he could complete the inning, but Edwin Rios almost makes it back-to-back homers. It's a double and the end of the day for Severino. The 6th inning was just asking a little too much in this case, so we have to go to the bullpen. Alex Colomé has been really good, and he's one of the relievers I trust most right now. Runner on second, trying to keep him from scoring. Down on strikes, Teoscar Hernandez strikes out. Really like Colomé's cutter. This one's popped up. Easy play for Devers, and 2 down. Rios still at second base. Here is Carson Taylor, and the rookie grounds it to short. And Colomé gets us out of the inning. But the Rockies trail again, and both teams now go to their bullpens. Cole Stewart's put up good numbers this season. He makes his 18th appearance. Ty France with 2 flyouts to center. He leads off the 6th. And that's drilled deep to center field. Bellinger back on the move, and he can't make the catch. It's a ground rule double. His 3rd fly into center field. Every at-bat, the ball flies further. And Bellinger, valiant effort, not all that close actually to making the catch, but now in scoring position. Dom Nunez way ahead of it, having to adjust now to Stewart's velo. 2-1. That's back up the middle, base hit, and France held at 3rd. That's the right call. Runners at the corners. Dom Thompson Williams, the young outfielder, flied into center. Bellinger under it. And France tagging up. He's headed home. The throw is offline, and this game is tied. But I should have pinch ran there. That was pretty reckless keeping France at 3rd base. We pinch hit. Colton Welker with a fly ball hit deep to left field. But it doesn't have the carry, and the inning is over. Colorado answers LA again. And Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming out of the bullpen. He's been so much fun this year. Think it's a big step up for him this season. He'll strike out Will Smith on the high fastball. 1 down, Mookie Betts, 4th at bat, and that is nowhere close. And then way low, 3-0 from Dominguez. He misses again. This will happen at times with him, and those at-bats seem to come out of nowhere. Betts takes off for second, and Dom Nunez throws him out with a perfect strike. Dodgers get nothing in the 7th. Now David Geronimo gets a curveball that hits. He grounds it to short. Pretty forgetful day at the plate for him. We head into the 8th. Scott Oberg comes out. He's been very reliable this season. Corey Seager a bit behind the fastball. 2-2. Inside. We've had a few walks in this game already. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly deep to right, and Corey Seager belts this into the bullpen as the Dodgers regain the lead 4-3. You know who you're worried about in this Dodgers lineup. Betts, Bellinger, Seager. They all go yard in this game. Later in the inning, 2 aboard here. Michael Givens trying to end the inning. Carson Taylor with a big opportunity, but he waves at the fastball. 2-2. Givens will strike him out. Tough debut for the rookie. And now the Rockies trail by 1. Only 6 outs left to go. Tommy Kahnle in for the Dodgers as Trey Turner is able to get ahead. And there's a drive headed out to deep right field. And Trey Turner ties the game. An opposite field blast out of nowhere. Turner's 8th, and we're tied at 4. I couldn't believe it when the camera cut there. Like, I don't count on power when Trey Turner's batting. It just hasn't been there the first 2 years with him in Colorado. What a time for the solo homer opposite field. Now the Rockies trying to take the lead and set up Taylor Rogers. Dom Nunez 3 for 3. Grounds it right back to Kahnle. To the 9th we go, all tied up. Trying to continue this win streak to 9. I felt like here in the 9th inning we should make a change. Castellani was our only fresh pitcher, pitching with full stamina. I knew it was a risk with Betts coming up in this inning, and Castellani hasn't been great, but I gave him this opportunity. Leading off, Ivan Herrera off the bench. That's down the line, a fair ball. Geronimo has it bounce away from him, and Herrera's into second. It's a leadoff double. Exactly what we hope to avoid. Betts misses the fastball. Castellani 2 strikes. Popped him up. Devers over. That is a huge first out, but Herrera still at second. Zach McKinstry 2-1. Lines it the other way. Base hit. Herrera rounds third. Geronimo's throw offline. The Dodgers take the lead, and they do score against Ryan Castellani. Taylor Rogers comes in, trying to limit it to only a 1-run 9th. 2 strikes on Cody Bellinger. A line drive headed toward the gap in left center, and the Dodgers add another run. It's 6-4. Bellinger stays put at second, and we just can't keep it tied going bottom 9. Brusdar Graterol has become the Dodgers closer. He's been excellent. 25 of 27 chances this year. Rockies need to put up 2 runs. Leading off, Dom Thompson Williams. Driven down the line, and that hook's foul. Close. 2-1. Another one up, and Thompson Williams ahead of it. 2-2. That's taken low. A full count to Dom Thompson Williams. Off the plate, missing outside, and the tying run is now at the plate. Off the bench, Brian Reynolds. Your off day is cut a little short. 0-1. Good changeup from Graterol. 2 strikes on Reynolds. Got him with the sinker, clocked at 101. Now we're back to velos like earlier in the game when we were facing May. 1 down now for Brandon Nimmo. This is fly down the left field line, hooking foul, and the catch is made just in front of the seats. 2 down. And now David Geronimo, who's had 4 pretty forgetful at-bats today, a couple strikeouts. The 1-0 bounced right back up the middle and through a base hit. The tying run now at first, and the winning run at the plate represented by Rafael Devers. Here we go, 2 on, 2 down. Big cut, the changeup was low, strike 1. Not this time. Slider taken low. 1-1 from Gratterall. Inside. Devers gets ahead. 2-1. Jammed him a bit. Over towards short. Seager, the throw. They call him out at second. The game is over. David Geronimo sliding into second. Somehow ruled out. I thought there was no chance. He looked safe by a mile. At least a tie. But with that, the Dodgers end the Rockies win streak in a really good back and forth game with good starts by both Severino and Dustin May. A lot of home runs as well. And let's go to that final play. At full speed, it 100% looks like Geronimo is there first. If we slow it down here, the ball not quite into McKinstry's glove. How about that right cleat? It's over the bag, but the spikes are not yet making contact. So at what moment is the ball truly caught? Like right there? And the spikes are still millimeters from touching the second base bag. I hate to say it, but he was out. It was a good call. But if I watch that at full speed, no matter how many times, he's safe. I just can't watch it at full speed and see it. And unfortunately, that winning streak ends up snowballing into a Dodgers 4-game sweep, and Zach Veen broke a leg. He is going to miss a good chunk of the season now, and that will hurt his development during what's been the best season of his minor league career. So unfortunately, we move from a winning streak to a losing streak again today. In that streak, Michael Pineda had a bad start against the Dodgers, where he made it to the 5th and then gave up 4 home runs, and we lose the game 6-1. With Zach Veen out, we'll be playing Zach Borenstein and maybe finding somebody else to get some at-bats, but that is a really tough break. Hopefully he's still able to come back later this year and produce. I do feel like before we get to next episode, there should be a move made at pitcher. I made it through our top relievers in the bullpen and just didn't have the confidence to pitch Dallas Keuchel. Castellani had the stamina, and then Jose Alvarado has struggled. Maybe we got to bring up somebody and then send down Dallas Keuchel. There are a lot of good options down at AAA this year. Kevin Feliciano has been a great closer. He's only 22 years old. I feel like we need someone more reliable that can give us multiple innings, though, if Dallas Keuchel and Ryan Castellani are the best we can do. Ryan Rollison is an option. Heath Holder as well. They both have the stamina to go multiple innings. They're pitching well this season. They seem to be the best fits. What do you think? We'll make a couple moves here. Adael Amador is playing outstanding at AA, leads them in homers. He is moving up to AAA to become the everyday second baseman, and he will bat leadoff for Albuquerque. Also, I decided to do an edit here to Oscar Fernandez because he's played really well for multiple years in this series, but his potential rating is just not allowing him to progress as a player, and it feels very unfair. So I have boosted his potential to 73. What do you think? Really wish that potential was a lot more flexible. This feels too much like Madden 12 back when I used to complain a lot about potential 10 years ago. That is it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode, but our win streak is over and we've got to try to start a new one before this season gets away from us. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.